Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Coblentz Builders, where we take your dreams and turn them into reality. In today's video, we're back in Evans City, Pennsylvania. We're planning on getting the roof started today, and the concrete guys are going to start prepping the big building. Come check it out.
Another great introduction. Thanks, Bob. Welcome back to Evans City, everybody, for the 6th video in our series. In this video, we're going to be putting the roof on half of the building, and we're going to be doing some concrete prep because there is a load of concrete that's going to have to go into this 60 by 100 building. We pick up right where we left off with the trusses set and the roof purlins attached in the last video. It's time for our guys to put up their fascia boards. We were trying to get at least half of the roof done to make way for the concrete crew to come in and start their prep work. Here's a nice shot to remind everybody that in our last video we had the ends of the roof purlins cut off, again, making way for the fascia boards to go up. Here, one of our crew members is adding a small block on what's going to be the back side of the fascia boards, just to make for a nice, even splicing joint, since we've used the full length of a fascia board already, and we still have a little ways to go on this size of a building. Some of you may have noticed in the beginning of the last shot that there were some posts missing here at the front of the building. Well, we had to leave those posts out so that there was enough room for the load all to bring in all of our trusses as we were getting those set. But now that the trusses are set and the purlins are on and we're working on fascia boards, it's time to get these couple of posts put right where they belong. The load all with its extending boom really came in handy putting these posts back into place. And as we pull back from this shot, you'll see our good friend Ron King from Ron King Excavating doing some, you guessed it, excavating work at the site down by the car garage. And we're going to pull back just a little bit further to refresh your memory on what the, at this point, almost completely finished concrete work on the car garage looked like.
Last two posts are set.
Yep, you guessed it. That little snippet was some live, on-scene narration by yours truly. Keep in mind that kind of extra large opening between those last two posts is to make room for a garage door. It's not exactly a foot race, but there on the right you see the load all, which already has a first load of roof metal, while we have a couple of crew members, each one with a roll of Typar house wrap heading toward the back of the building so they can start putting paper up there on the roof. See? Told you guys, roof paper. Also, down at the bottom of the screen, you'll see the very first piece of drip edge has already been attached, and this drone shot takes us up to the peak of the building where our crew member has unrolled the Typar house wrap, as I said, and he's just cutting off the first piece of that first section that they just laid down. Once he got that first section cut off up at the peak, he had to work his way back down to the bottom by the drip edge so he could get the Typar stapled down. And in the same shot, you can see two other crew members who are attaching the drip edge right in front of that first roll of paper. Another great example of the fantastic teamwork that this crew shows. And, well, I mean, absolutely. I would love to zoom in for you guys. I knew you'd want a closer look. Here's a little speedier look at that drip edge being installed, and we're coming at you back down here from ground level. Why, yes, as a matter of fact, now would be a perfect time for that second section of roof paper to go up. Great idea, guys. What's that old saying? Necessity is the mother of invention? Well, here's a couple of our crew members coming up with a rig that's going to sit on the forks of the load-all and actually hold the lengthy roof metal as they get it lifted up to the guys while they're up on the roof. Remember, this is a 60 by 100 building, so we've got some long pieces of roof metal that need to go up there. Here, the guys that are up on our roof are making just a couple of last-minute adjustments before that piece of metal comes on. And there it is, the first piece of metal on our 60 by 100 building. Immediately afterward, on goes the gable trim. And here's a nice drone's eye view of that rig that the guys put together to hold the lengthy roof metal. And here's a nice side-by-side shot showing the Typar roof paper going down right next to the guys that are adding that first piece of metal. That footing up there can be a little bit slick, so everybody's being extra careful not to let any accidents happen. And this is a view of another piece of metal going up where I'm actually standing on the bank just up above where the truss bracing that you see in this shot is attached. So just with the level of where the building was set and the way that the ground was worked up in order to make room for this building presented some very high hills, and I could be almost at roof level to get some of these shots. That looks like about the third piece of metal going down on the roof.
Who the hell could stop me? Go!
And here's an early time lapse to get you caught all the way up to where we just left off. Same side of the roof, we've just moved up to the front of the building where our crew member has decided to change the direction that he was laying the Typar roof paper down just to get a little bit more coverage with each roll. Our crew does a fantastic job of constantly making adjustments, always finding the better, more efficient way to get the job done. That brings us to the end of part 1 of this week's video, but don't worry, we're just going to be moving from building construction right into concrete prep. This little technique is simply known as back dragging with the skid steer. And I'm not gonna lie, I really like this shot with the drone. The dust that it creates when it does a takeoff, I think is just a really cool effect that kind of happened by accident that I was not expecting, but again, really loved. And as we continue with this drone's eye view, we see the concrete crew laying down some plastic, and on top of that plastic is that rebar mat that I mentioned in the last video.
Who the hell could stop me? Go!
And these concrete guys are yet another example of a crew that just works really well together. They know what they're doing, they're good at what they're doing, and they just are very much in sync throughout the entire process. But while all that fancy concrete prep work is going on, there's still Typar roof paper and metal to go on this first half of the roof. I mean, it's not exactly what I would call a ballet, but it is a very coordinated quote-unquote dance, you could say, between the guys working up on the roof and the concrete crew working underneath. And again, this is a really nice shot of very coordinated teamwork. The video is going to pick up the pace a little bit here for a couple minutes, and let's see if we can get these guys to get this half of the roof finished up. Almost there. Here our roof guys are waiting for that last little piece, and there it is. Almost done with this half of the roof, but there's just a couple of final touches left to be done. Okay, so maybe one final touch left to be done, and that final touch is you got it. Ice guard installation. We need some measurements for the last piece. Okay, got them. Now that last piece of ice guard is sent up to the guys on the roof. Check the measurements, make the mark. Pull out the snips and do the cut. Then it's time to put that final piece in place. Here's the final time lapse on the roof from this angle, and also at the same time underneath the concrete prep work is being shown. Then we're going to pop around to the back of the building, up on that hill like I was talking about earlier, and here you can get a look at a time lapse of the concrete prep work. And that will bring this week's video to an end. Make sure you tune in to next week's video where we can see the concrete going down, and it was quite a process, let me tell you.
If you are in the northwestern Pennsylvania or eastern Ohio area and are interested in us building your building and being featured on one of our next videos, then call me, Robert, at 814-572-5241, and I'd be happy to talk to you.